Marty's garden is all about compost worms, composting, farming worms indoors and out, and growing some of the most awesome food around. You can learn how by clicking the subscribe button and hitting the bell so you don't miss any of my videos.
Welcome world to the Marty's Garden Show.
G'day my friends, Marty here from Marty's Garden with a crazy quick little update about my native bees. Now I know I haven't really been keeping everyone informed on these guys. I've been watching them daily, but since we had all the rain, the sand's moved in my yard, and I noticed that the little farm was at 45 degrees when I was checking some of the worms. I always check them to see how they're going at the same time. I'm still learning about these native stingless bees at my place, but what I want to do is take you for a bit of a look, because how'd you say this, they're swarming around the front of the little, oh look, I'll just take you for a look and you can see for yourself. I'm still learning about these bees, and they come from Sydney bees, and if we can get a nice close up in here, you'll be able to see it's fairly dark, but look at them. So what I'll do is I'll try and zoom in a little bit, because the microphone's hitting the box. You can see there's two entries. So there's one entry there and another entry there. And I've never seen them really do this around the front of that. So I'm hoping that me just putting this hive back, here we go, sorry I'm losing my track here. So they are flying off and doing their thing. So maybe just because it stopped raining, they're getting ready to let everyone know, let's go collect some food. Let's go get some honey and some pollen and bring it back for the babies. You can see at the top there, they're carrying around little white things. So I'm just losing focus. Anyone who knows native bees quite well, you might know what that is. That's pollen on the back of the legs, I believe. So the guys that are down the bottom, they don't have pollen around their legs from what I can see. And the ones at the top do. Man, these guys, they are so organised. You just got to love nature, right? Like yesterday we filmed the frog. That frog was absolutely going just nuts in the garden. There's been a few of them, a few different calls, and now I'm trying to find out. A viewer sent me a video on all the different calls for Queensland Australian bees, and we're a few hundred kilometres south of there, so we won't get them all. But we'll just go in again, see if we can get a closest shot as best as possible. That is just absolutely so cool. I saw a couple with some pollen just then a second ago. We're getting out of focus again now. So we can get back into focus. Alright, so they are flying in and out, no problem. One of them's going, get out of the way, Marty, get out of the way. So I'm going to get out of the way and leave these guys be. I was able to tilt this back up on the right degree. It was falling backwards that way. And so you're only supposed to move them no more than 1 metre a day. So I don't think that was a problem, just moving them just that little bit there. The worm farms, I just emptied all those buckets full of water again. Those worm farms need a bit more TLC. And look, see, just how much rain we've been getting. And I think the lady said the frog down here is a gobblegock or something. I put it in the last comment because the link didn't come through what type of frog it is, the one that goes dock, dock, dock. A little brown frog, and they're really cool. And he's down in there and it's being really quiet. So I'm going to learn the frog calls. And yeah, I really want to know what type of frogs are in my garden. The bird bath hasn't been used much lately because it's been raining. And the avocado seedling tree, doing quite well. Probably 9 months old or something like that. Some Cancon growing underneath here. It's a little like something that's attacking my leaves at night, eating it from the inside out. I think it's a tiny little, there's a fruit fly there. You little bugger. Ooh. Yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Look. Don't touch me. Hey. So there you go. We might pour this water out and just get some fresh stuff in here. When it rains, it's going to rain again. If not, I can get some out of the bin anyway over there. And the avocado tree is doing really well. There's another seedling avocado tree in the corner that's older that I pruned back and cut back and grow in a pot. This guy lost all its fruit because of the drought. And here, you've got a Brazilian cherry, which makes these great little cherries. They're not really a cherry. It's closely related to actually Syzygium lily-pilly in Australia. You can see because it gets the red flush, similar to lily-pillies, but way better tasting than lily-pilly. And the lemongrass, the passion fruit. And one thing that's really interesting is this papaya here. It's so short and it has flowers. So that means when it's only about head high for me, I'm going to be harvesting fruit, which is really amazing because normally here we're harvesting when they're really high up and they don't last too long. They don't like the winter. So bit of a bee update there, guys. Just a quick video. I know there's no fancy intro or anything like that to this video. Just a bit of fun. I'm going to go down. My friend Woz is turning up. We're going to go down and check the surf. Big waves out the front of my place today as the cyclone straight off the front of us has turned into just, well, it's still a category 2, what they call a category 2 cyclone, classed as a east coast low now. And we're going to get great waves over the next week as it moves south and pushes a nice south swell up the coast. It's just a little bit too close to the coast. We'll make it a bit messy, but big waves, and we love our big swell, so I'm going to head down there and have a look. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to get the thing going. Make sure you subscribe to Marty's Garden. More worm stuff coming up, more gardening stuff coming up. Have a great day. Happy gardening. We'll see you at the next video. Awesome.
Have you heard about
Bye for now.
snow? When it falls on you, your blood runs cold. But don't you sweat your pretty skin, 'cause it melts away for it sinks in. And you dream about this very night.